Hey everybody, this is Nancy Norbeck and I am here with this week's Creative Pep Talk, and this one is brought to you by an episode of Neil Gaiman's series The Sandman. I was watching it the other day and this fabulous quote came up that really struck me and I wanted to share it with you. There's a character who's looking for her brother, and Stephen Fry plays the friend who's going with her, and she's very excited about finding him. And then she starts to come up with things that could go wrong. And Stephen Fry's character says to her, "I'm just so impressed. You allowed yourself to be happy for nearly a minute there before inventing some new problems for yourself." And I thought, wow, what a line, how observant of the human species that this is what we do, right? We aim for something and we are probably going to get it, or even we do get it, and we're so excited for maybe a minute, and then we think of all of the other things that we have to deal with that are terrible or that could go wrong, or the reasons that this isn't really as perfect as I thought it was. Whatever it is, we're happy for maybe a minute, and then we start thinking up new problems for ourselves. I think that this is a habit we should try to break. Right? If we have reasons to be happy, we should let ourselves be happy. Now, we could talk about why we don't do this, and that is a conversation for another day with people with more expertise than I have. There could be any number of reasons, and I'm not going to go there. But boy, would we enjoy life a whole lot more if we let ourselves be happier about it. And this goes for your creative process too. If you are the kind of person who finally manages to sit down and create the thing you've been wanting to create, and then, 20 seconds into really liking it, you realize that this one thing isn't perfect, or I could have done this thing better, or why did I pick this subject at all? I should have picked something else because there's something wrong with this, or I'm bad at this, or whatever it is. You are stealing your own joy when you do that. And this is another one of these things that, I'm as good at it as anybody else here. I'm not saying that I'm better, because that's not true. But think about how much more joy we could have if we just let ourselves. If we got out of our own way, stopped dress rehearsing tragedy everywhere, as Brene Brown would say, and appreciated those moments, even if they don't last very long, that we deserve to be happy about. I think there's a lot more happiness and joy out there to be had than we let ourselves have. And I appreciate Neil Gaiman bringing that to my attention. And I hope that you take that and run with it and see what happens if you let yourself, even for a couple extra seconds, be happier than you were. We all start small. That's okay. And see what happens over time, because I think we can train ourselves to be happier. And I have a feeling this is at least part of how we do that. So, as always, run with it. Let me know what happens, and I will see you next time.